Hi, guys. So, I have to tell you a story that happened to me yesterday, and it's relevant. And I think it's important to everybody to know this, for everybody to know this. Anyway, um, it started yesterday, and my aunt, I have an aunt, she lives in Texas, yes, and she texted me about 2:45 yesterday, and she said, my account has been hacked. I need you to uh, let me use your number to get um, a code, from Facebook or whatever. And I thought it was kind of weird. And at first she say, I just got a new phone. Here's my new number and stuff like that, right? And I was like, okay, no problem. My aunt, one of the only person I'm close to, right? So I start doing that, and she said that, and she kept saying it. She said, "I can't get the code to work," and do it again and again. And I did this about 3 or 4 times. Okay, and I started to notice she wasn't acting right. She not talking like she usually do and stuff like that. And when I'm asking her, call me, I need to talk to you and stuff like that, she not calling me. So I started to get suspicious, right? And I telling her, I'm not doing any of this anymore. Um, until you call me and prove it's you, I won't talk to you, And she said, okay, I'll call you. And she did, okay? She called me on Facebook Messenger, okay? And it was her, looking like her. And she was acting like she couldn't hear me, and she hung up on me. And I was really suspicious then. That's not like her at all, right? And I said, Ann Bonnie, call me back. I tried to call, she didn't answer. And I said, call me back right now, because I'm not doing this. You're going to have to talk to me right now, right? And I call her again. She don't answer. Then she called me back. It's her in her truck, okay? Literally. And she's like, it's me, and this kind of stuff, right? It was short phone call. She said, I can't hear you. And she hung up again, right? And I kind of was fooled for a second, and I said, okay, I'll try it again, whatever. I tried one more time, and I come back and I say, you know what? I don't feel comfortable with this. You know, she said something was weird to me because my aunt is in her 60s, yes. She said something, and she said, oh, that's my bad. My 60-something-year-old aunt never say my bad. That sound like a young man, right? And immediately I shut it down. I said, I just shut everything down. And I wouldn't even answer. But they kept texting, right? And I tried to get a hold of my aunt, and she wasn't answering me. And when I went to bed last night, I left her a message, and I say, call me first thing when you get up, because I need to talk to you. Very important, okay? Because I wanted to clarify what the hell is going on, right? So this morning, my aunt texts me, and she say, hey, delete that profile on Facebook that I have because somebody hacked me. And I said, well, I talked to you last night about it, and she said, I didn't talk to you yesterday, Ange. And I said, I called you twice, and you called me, back, and we went through this, right? And she said, baby, it wasn't me. And I was like, I thought it was her. I saw her, okay? But you see how the AI is working now? You can use somebody's picture and make it talk, guys, okay? So I'm just telling you the story, okay? Because we have got it straightened out now. And I know what happened. Some hacker got her pictures and everything, and they are making it look alive, right? But it was very convincing. Because of her speech, though, I caught it. So I'm here to warn you. Be very careful what you believe. I mean, obviously, that's a given, but I mean, with your personal friends and family. Guys, they can make anything seem like it's true. Don't trust shit. And I'm warning everybody in my personal circle. If you get a message from me and it don't sound like me, or I'm talking weird, it's out of the blue or something like that, don't trust it. Because she say, well, she was talking to her friend and she got hacked. And then the next day, my aunt got hacked. And she said, now you're going to be hacked because you answered them. I said, well, I thought it was you. So go ahead and hack me. But I'm telling everybody in my own personal circle, and I suggest you do the same. No. Have a word, a code, the way, whatever you can think of that is good for you and that person or people. Make sure you have something in line to check and make sure that is you or that's them, because it was very convincing at first. So that's my story today, and I just wanted to warn everybody, they doing it, okay?